Hey everybody, it's the Brain Diva, and I'm here with my friend Ann Herford, and she is famous for her recent 1 Million Cups Charleston Library of Things presentation, and she's here to talk about, I want her to tell you all about Charleston Library of Things. It's a great idea. It's really going to take off. She's working, you've been working on this for a while, actually, right?
It's been ruminating in my brain for a little while, and now I'm finally pursuing it. Taking action.
Yeah. So she's going to tell us a little bit about Charleston Library of Things, and then she's also going to talk about, she attended my workshop in August, and she's going to tell you a little bit about what she learned and how she's applying it to her business and life. But first, I want her to talk about Charleston Library of Things because it's really cool. So I'm going to scoot out of the way so you can take over.
Okay. Hi, you guys. So look me up. It's Charleston Library of Things, and you can put CHSLOT and I'll come up on Facebook or Instagram. Or you're welcome to go to my website, which is chslot.com. So you might be wondering, what's a Library of Things? That's a weird name for something. Well, the concept is that it will be a tool-sharing library for Charleston, and hopefully I'll be able to grow that into other categories like camping gear, kitchen countertop appliances. Basically, it's instead of checking a book out of a library, you can check out stuff that usually lives in your garage most of the time, things that you need once in a while, but wanting to buy it and store it is kind of a nuisance, so why not just borrow it? So that's the concept. So it'll start out as a tool sharing library, like home improvement tools, and then it'll grow from there.
I think that's so cool. I'm going to scoot back in. Yeah. Like, how awesome is that? I mean, I just think that's a great idea because I know how much money we've spent over the years on stuff that we just needed like one time, like a pressure washer.
Yeah.
Like,
why do we do that?
You don't need a pressure washer.
There's got to be a better way.
Yeah, there is, and you have the answer.
Yeah.
She found there was a problem, and she has the solution, which is like perfect entrepreneur setup, right? That's so cool. And especially here in Charleston where a lot of people live in apartments.
Yep, exactly. This concept has been implemented in other cities. It's just time for it to come to the Low Country.
Yeah. I mean, how many of us need a drill? Like every, you need it like once or twice.
Fun fact is a power drill is only used on average 15 minutes in its lifespan, which is ridiculous. And almost everybody owns one.
Oh my god!
And eventually that power drill is going to go to a landfill.
Yeah. Oh, that's
so wasteful.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
Yeah.
We have a better solution.
I love it. That's awesome. See, this is why I wanted to do this with her, because when she first told me about this, I'm talking with my hands. I was so excited. I'm like, that's such a great idea. I've never thought of it. So, fun fact. I love fun fact. I actually used that in my LinkedIn post today. I think LinkedIn or Medium post, but what was I going to say? I totally lost my train of thought.
We were going to talk about
the
getting your
Micro
mind
Mentor.
right.
That's what I was going to talk about. The Micro Mentor. I told her to go to micromentor.org because I want her to hook up with some mentors that will help her with...
Yeah, it's almost crowdfunding time.
Yes.
So you guys go to my website and sign up on my mailing list because I am working on getting my crowdfunding campaign together.
Isn't that so cool? I think it's a great idea. So I really want her to get some...
So Carrie had the idea of hooking me up with a mentor that can help walk me through that process in a smart way.
Yes.
It has to be done in a smart way.
Yes. Micromentor.org is free, and it's full of awesome mentors like the ones that I found. And so anyway, so I'm going to let her talk about, so she talked about Charleston Library of Things, and we'll put the link to the website. I'll put that in the feed in a minute whenever we end the Facebook Live. And of course I upload these to my YouTube channel too. So, but I wanted her to talk a little bit about what she learned in my workshop in August. And because sometimes when we're in the workshop, I don't know exactly what people get out of it, and then maybe a little while later they'll come back to me, and I feel like Ann has done that, so I'm going to let her share what she learned in my workshop.
Okay, so in Carrie's workshop, she talked about two main ideas. One was take 5 to focus. So that you can use, a lot of us need that in our busy lives to just take some time to breathe and get your head in the right place so we don't react. It's a way to be kind of thoughtful in our process so we can remain pleasant and calm and professional as much as possible. And the other one was the concept of getting your mind right. So a lot of times I think entrepreneurs are very familiar with the idea of having self-doubt if this is something that you haven't done before. And if you're going to be a successful entrepreneur, you really have to believe in yourself and believe in your concept and believe that you're enough. And you're going to be running into a lot of things that are new to you. So it's really important to not let those little gremlins run around in your head and tell you that you're not good enough or that you can't do this. So or if you're talking, you may have experienced talking about your concept or a goal that you have for this year, with talking about it with friends and loved ones. And though they might have good intentions, those can be our biggest doubters and the people that put the gremlins into your head. Telling you, oh, don't do that, don't worry about it, you don't need that, you shouldn't do it, it's that this is going to be too much for you, are you sure you aren't too busy? Do you even have any expertise in that area? Maybe you should leave that to the experts. We all have heard the doubts that probably come from a good place of people that just want to protect us and don't want to see us fail, don't want to see us get hurt. But what's the point of living if you're not going to take a risk and do those things? You're just going to be left wondering. I don't want to grow old and be like, I wish I had. You don't want to have regrets about what you didn't try to do. I would rather try something and fail, or at least learn something from my failure than to never try at all. That would be the real tragedy there. So as I'm running across doubts, roadblocks, frustrations, I just keep what Carrie said in mind. I just try to keep my mind right, and if there's no proof there telling me that I can't do something, then there's no reason for me to believe that I can't. Right. So I just keep forging ahead.
Yeah, that I want to say.
I'll let you have the camera back.
No, you can come in here. She spoke at 1 Million Cups a couple of weeks ago, which is, it's nationwide, but then
which was a phenomenal experience that I recommend to everybody, by the way.
Yeah, she presented her idea there, and it's a room full of entrepreneurs, and it could be really intimidating.
And they're all so encouraging.
Because they've been there,
right.
They've been where we are, starting new adventures and businesses, and they know exactly where we're coming from. And
you've got people of all levels of entrepreneurship there, people that are just germinating the concept in their head and haven't done anything yet, and then you've got seasoned entrepreneurs that may have started several successful businesses, and then the whole range in between, and nobody's there. Like the leader, Thomas Heath, pulled me aside and said, nobody's there to have a gotcha moment with you. Nobody's gonna get up after your presentation and said, well, what you really should have said was, or what you should really do is. It's all very supportive, lots of good questions, lots of good feedback. You make a lot of contacts. So it's really good you should go just attend sometime and see how you like it and shake some hands and hand out some business cards. But really you're there to listen and be supportive, ask questions, give feedback.
Yeah, it's a really good, and it was really, it takes a lot for somebody to get up in front of a room of peers and talk about your idea that you need help with. I'm super proud of Anne.
Yeah.
I was so excited for her to do it, and it went really well.
And it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, Charleston Library of Things. You need to look out for it for the crowdfunding. It's going to take off, and it's going to be successful. There's no reason for it not to be. We need it. It's a solution to a problem. So thank you for watching, and I'm going to put her Charleston Library of Things link to her website in there, and I'll put 1 Million Cups in there too for anybody local that would like to come, because I think it's a great idea. So have a good Friday, everybody.
Thanks, you guys. Happy Friday.
Bye.